Hi students, I'm Sonia from Vidya Guru, starting a new session on current affairs. This session is going to be the first one for the month of February. If you are not comfortable with the English language session, you can switch to the Hindi session that is also there in the playlist. We record such sort of separate English medium sessions for our students from South India, for our students from Northeast India, like students from Karnataka, Kerala, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, those students who are unable to understand Hindi well, we record such sort of complete English medium sessions for them. This is going to be the first part for the month of February. If you like what I'm teaching you, do press the like button. This is going to motivate me a lot. Please do that. Share the video with your friends, those who are preparing for any competitive exam. Do subscribe to our channel. Do press the bell icon along with it. If you hit the subscribe button, if you actually press the bell icon along with it, you'll receive notifications of all the exam relevant videos which we upload. This session is going to give you around 50 to 60 important points. Believe me. So stay put, watch the video till the end. Let's start from here on, and this is going to be the first question on your screen. We'll start from the topic India in Focus. We try our level best to make the session as meaningful, as relevant for your exam preparation as possible. Believe me, that is the reason I try that I should actually deliver the session in topic-wise manner, so that under the topics, under these headings, you can prepare notes and you can write, you can keep adding such sort of points under these headings. So let's start from India in Focus. India in Focus, first question on your screen. Shanghai Cooperation Organization Film Festival in Mumbai. So Shanghai Cooperation Film Festival was organized in Mumbai. The question of some importance, because you have to see best film was Godavari, which is in Marathi. Such sort of questions are surely going to be there in your exam. You just have to learn them properly. I'll repeat. Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, Film Festival was organized, and it was organized in Mumbai. When it was organized in Mumbai, I am actually giving you one more question which can be there in your exam. It is best film. The language was Marathi and the name of the movie was Godavari. When I move to the next question, Trilateral Cooperation Initiative. Trilateral Cooperation Initiative in Defense, Energy and Economics among India, UAE and France. Please understand that such questions seem to be really boring. But you have to learn them, because you are going to see these questions in your exam as it is. So you need to have faith in your teacher, and that is me. You have to learn them the way I'm teaching you. I'll repeat. Godavari in Marathi, best film, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, Film Festival was organized, the place, the venue was Mumbai, Trilateral Cooperation Initiative. In defense, in energy, in economics, among India, UAE and France. The next question is, 73rd Supreme Court Foundation Day was celebrated. First of all, you need to understand, 2 days after, 2 days later, that means on 26th January 1950, our Constitution, or you can say India became Republic. So India became Republic. That's the reason on 26th January we celebrate our Republic Day. As we celebrate our Republic Day on 26th January, and it started from 26th January 1950, the same 2 days later, what exactly happened? That our Supreme Court came into being. Yes, 28th January 1950, 73rd Supreme Court Foundation Day was celebrated. See, I'll tell you what happens is, you have heard many stories. Although they are not going to be, of any use for you, they'll be telling you that Princess of Chambers was there. It used to be there in Parliament for years. And later on in 1958, Supreme Court got its own building. Everything is history. That is appealing also. But the most important thing out here is that on the 73rd establishment or foundation day of Supreme Court, the chief guest was Sundaresh Menon. So as the name suggests, you can see that as the name suggests, he has Indian origin. He is Singapore's Chief Justice. Sundaresh Menon was the Singapore's Chief Justice who was present. He is the Chief Justice of Singapore. He has Indian origin. That is the reason he was invited as the chief guest at our 73rd Supreme Court Foundation Day. And if somebody asks you when is the Foundation Day, it is 28th of January. And on 28th January 1950, Supreme Court practically was established. Let's move ahead. Initiative on critical and emerging technology between India and USA. They'll give you the topics like critical and emerging technology between India and USA. They'll give you the topics like initiative on defense, energy or economics. Then it has to be India, UAE and France. So learn them the way I'm teaching you. Global Biofuels Alliance set up by India, USA and Brazil. Global Biofuels Alliance set up by India, USA and Brazil. So I'll repeat very quickly. It is Shanghai Cooperation Organization, Film Festival in Mumbai, Godavari in Marathi Best Film, Trilateral Cooperation Initiative in Defense, Energy and Economics among India, UAE and France. Singapore's chief guest. His name is Sundaresh Menon. He was the chief guest on our 73rd Supreme Court Foundation Day, which is 28th of January. Initiative on critical and emerging technology between India and USA. Now Biofuels Alliance between India, USA, rather among USA, India and Brazil. Let's move to the next question. From now on, even the questions are boring. Try to learn them, prepare notes, it is very important. You write all of them. Don't skip even one single question. Let's start from the appointments. This is going to be the next topic, Inauguration. From here on, the important information is that many changes have happened. You can see that there are, people who have become the governors of the states. So multiple states have got new governors. Learn their names one by one. You don't have any other option. You don't have any short form for that. You have to learn them all. So Naga Nation, Nagaland's new governor. Anusuya Uike, Manipur's new governor. Anusuya Uike, Manipur's new governor. Shiv Pratap Shukla, Himachal Pradesh new governor. B.D. Mishra, LG, Ladakh's new governor. Lieutenant governor. LG is Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh. I'll repeat. Naga Nation, Nagaland. Manipur, Anusuya. Shiv Pratap, Himachal Pradesh. Ladakh's LG, B.D. Mishra. Ramesh Bes, Maharashtra. You've heard these names already. But placing them at the right place, that means if you know them already, that they are, people of some repute, they were the governors, some of them were the governors already, and some new names are there too. But even if the placement got changed, you have to relate their names to their new states now. So Naga Nation, Nagaland we have started with. We are at Ramesh Bais, Maharashtra, and Biswa Bhushan Harichandan, Chhattisgarh's new governor. Andhra Pradesh Governor Justice S. Abdul Nazir. Justice S. Abdul Nazir. K.T. Parnaik, Arunachal Pradesh new governor. Let's move to the next question. Okay. So let's start from the appointments again because there are remaining governors here and one is from Fagu Chauhan. Fagu Chauhan has become the governor of Meghalaya. Gulab Chand Kataria has become the governor of Assam. Lakshman Prasad Acharya has become the governor of Sikkim. C.P. Radhakrishnan has become the governor of Jharkhand. Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, governor of governor of Bihar. New Air Force Vice Chief. Now you have to understand what I'm going to say. Now, see, till here I have discussed like the governors. Bihar's new governor Rajendra Vishwanath Harlekar, till here. Now I am going to talk about Air Force Vice Chief. New Vice Chief in Air Force is Air Marshal AP Singh. Air Marshal AP Singh, United Nations Environment Program Executive Director for the second term. Now Denmark's Inger Andersen. Inger Andersen has become the Executive Director again. I'll repeat. United Nations Environment Program Executive Director for the second term. Denmark's Inger Andersen has become that. 22nd President of Bangladesh. 22nd President of Bangladesh, Mohammad Shahabuddin Chupu. Awami League is the party from which he belongs to. Be careful when I repeat the names, because that is how I can actually tell you to keep these names in your mind for long. The repetition is purposeful. I can read them and I can move on. I can go on. But please understand that you have to learn them all. That is why I repeat. So, Fagu Chauhan, Meghalaya. Gulab Chand Kataria, Assam. Sikkim, Lakshman Prasad Acharya. Jharkhand, CP Radhakrishnan. Bihar's Rajendra Vishwanath Harlekar. Now the next question was that Air Marshal AP Singh has become the Air Force new Vice Chief. United Nations Environment Program Executive Director for the second term, Denmark's Inger Andersen, 22nd President for Bangladesh. I hope you understand that we are expected to know the President of Bangladesh surely. It is 22nd President of Bangladesh. It is Mohammad Shahabuddin Chupu, and the party I have written here, it is Awami League. So you have to learn all these questions. Let's move to the next question. Okay. Now important days and dates are there on your screen. Learn them one by one. World Cancer Day is observed on 4th of February. 4th February, World Cancer Day is observed. Theme, I really feel important. It is important, so you have to learn it. Close the care gap. Close the care gap. If some day is important, I write it. I actually, make you learn that then and there. But if I find the theme important, then I write it. If I don't, then I skip it, because I really don't want that your burden should be that high. If important questions can be brought, can be delivered, I try my level best to do so. If you are still watching, you have the option of pressing the bell icon, that is the subscribe button. If you have not till now, do press the like button as well. You can motivate me. That's how you can motivate me. If you wish to study from us, the numbers are given below. You can call us up. We'll try our level best to deliver that content which is actually required for you to crack any government exam. So we'll try our level best to do so. So the numbers are given below. You can join us, and if you wish to take the PDFs of these questions, you can do that as well. Such PDFs are available on our website at a very, very nominal charge. Let's proceed with the next point. It is World Wetlands Day, 2nd February. World Wetlands Day is observed on 2nd February. Theme is it's time for wetlands restoration. So where wetlands have to be restored, that's how you have to learn it, that it's time for wetlands restoration. World Radio Day is observed on 13th February. It was the 12th numbers World Radio Day. Radio and Peace was the theme for it. International Day of Women and Girls in Science. International Day of Women and Girls in Science observed on 11th February. It is different, but the possibility of this question to be there in your exam is pretty high. Theme is ideas. How come ideas? Let's expand the form of ideas. It is innovate, demonstrate. Innovate, demonstrate, elevate, advance, sustain. Innovate, demonstrate, elevate, advance, sustain. So what they are actually trying to convey here, that in International Day of Women and Girls in Science in 11th February, they have to do all this. That is how you can learn them, although the words don't seem to be connecting. But anyway, learn them the way it is written. World Interfaith Harmony Week. If you have heard, Mahatma Gandhi used to speak like that. He used to promote it that way. Sarv Dharm Sambhav in Hindi. That means all religions. He was actually promoting that all religions are the same. That is what we have written here, interfaith. Interfaith harmony. Harmony is peace. So you have to learn it that way, that World Interfaith Harmony Week was observed from 1st to 7th February. I'll repeat quickly. Cancer Day on 4th February, Wetlands Day on 2nd February, Radio Day on 13th February, International Day of Women and Girls in Science 11th February, Interfaith Harmony Week from 1st to 7th February. Let's proceed with the next question. Now, those students who are not writing banking exams can skip this page. At least, this page is surely important for those students who are writing bank exams. Those who are not writing bank exams, kindly look at, skip this page and look at the video from the next page. Banking and finance, let's start. From Harbinger. Messenger, Harbinger. But you can see that RBI, I have written it this way and it is the way they write it. They are probably trying to tell you RBI is behind it. Harbinger 2023 Global Hackathon 2nd edition, inclusive digital services. That is what they are promoting through this Harbinger. I'll repeat. Harbinger 2023 Global Hackathon 2nd edition was organized. And what they are keeping in their minds, it is inclusive digital services. That's the theme, you can say, that they were keeping in their minds. RBI's Financial Literacy Week 2023 from 13th to 17th February. RBI's Financial Literacy Week. It is of some, it is actually important for us to know this week as well, that financial literacy is required for everybody. From 13th to 17th February, they celebrated it. Theme was good finance, financial behavior, your savior. Theme was quite apt, quite interesting as well. So it is good financial behavior, your savior. Monetary policy review. 25 basis point increase. Now you can actually see repo here. Repo here, and you can see that there's an increase of 25 basis point. Now repo rate has become 6.5%. Bi-monthly monetary policy review. So we study if there's any modification in the rate. Even if there is no modification in the rate, you have to learn it. The last one prior to going to, the exam. 6.5 is the repo now standing deposit facility. Rate is 6.25%. Marginal standing facility and bank rate 6.75%, fixed reverse repo rate 3.35%, digital payment index September 2022 was showing that it is 377.46. So base of digital payment index March 2018 was kept into account, and 100 is the value. 100 is the notional value that you have to keep in mind. For example, in March 2018, 100 was the notional value that we had in mind. If we say that 377.46 is the time where this index is going on, right now it is actually there at 377.46. We are trying to say it has become that strong, it has become that strong, it has become that strong, that from 100 it has reached 377.46 digital payment index. So what we are talking about? We are talking about digital payments in the country, and that is the index which is telling you that out of from 100 it has reached this level now. Let's move to the next point. Now everybody can join projects and inaugurations. Let's start from here on. They don't even seem to be very interesting, but you have to learn them the way I'm teaching you. Earth Observation Satellite 07, Janus 1 from USA. Azadi Satellite 2 placed in orbit by ISRO's smallest rocket which is SSLV D2. And if you say SSLV, LV is always launch vehicle, but it is small satellite launch vehicle. That is why it is not GSLV, it is SSLV. If it is SSLV, small satellite launch vehicle of ISRO, through which USA's Janus 1, Azadi satellite 2 placed in orbit. Now we are saying that from Sri Harikota, Andhra Pradesh, this took place. The topic under which I have written this information, it is projects and inaugurations. They may ask you, because it is related with USA, such questions are going to be there in your exam for sure. SSLV D2 is also important. The place Sri Harikota, Andhra Pradesh is also important. When I say Azadi Satellite 2, SAT-2, made by 750 girls, this is the reason this question is going to be there in your exam for sure. Space Kids India of Chennai, that is what I'm saying, that these Space Kids India 750 girls have made this Azadi Satellite 2. They are from Chennai, and I'm saying this satellite was placed in the orbit by ISRO by SSLV D2. Now you understand the importance of these two. When we move to the next question, it is about NISAR. NISAR is NASA and ISRO. NASA and ISRO. NASA, ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. It is basically a low Earth observatory. NISAR, if somebody asks you what is NISAR, they might ask you what is the full form of it, or else they'll be asking you what is it actually. So it is Low Earth Observatory 1. And if somebody wants to know, if the examiner wants to know the full form of NISAR, it is going to be, the first two are NASA and ISRO. Third one is synthetic, and then aperture, and then radar. The next is Tumaguru Industrial Township. It is South India's first industrial corridor, one thing. And the second question is HAL's Tumaguru helicopter factory inaugurated in Karnataka. HAL's Tumakuru helicopter factory. It is basically a helicopter factory inaugurated in Karnataka. So the second thing. That is how two questions. Tumakuru Industrial Township 1, and the second is HAL Tumakuru's helicopter factory got inaugurated in Karnataka. And if somebody asks you this way, the question is going to be South India's first industrial corridor project. So you are going to answer it this way, that Tumakuru Industrial Township is the first industrial corridor project of South India, got inaugurated in Karnataka. So this is the helicopter project and helicopter factory, and this is industrial township. Let's move to the next question. Now important books are there. So I have to teach you only those books which seem to be significant, which can be there in your exam. Otherwise, n number of books are there and you cannot learn the names of their writers and the names of the books. So for a reason, I'm actually teaching you these books. Let's start from the Spare book. That's the name of the memoir of Prince Harry. He is the Duke or royalty. Duke means royalty. So Duke of Sussex. So you have to relate them all with England. You have to relate them all with Prince. You have to relate them all with Princess or Queen. So that is how you'll be able to learn. So Prince Harry, memoir, Spare, revolutionaries. Other story of how India won its freedom. So revolutionaries, other story of how India won its freedom is written by Sanjeev Sanyal. Ambedkar, A Life. Shashi Tharoor's book, Come, Let's Run. Ma Subramanian's book. So he is basically the health minister of Tamil Nadu. So he himself believes in fitness a lot. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare Minister, that is what we generally say. So Ma Subramanian is that. Tamil Nadu's Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Ma Subramanian, has written Come and Let's Run. He himself has participated in many marathons. He is a fitness, freak. That is what everybody talks about him. So you have to learn it that way because he is into position right now and he has written this book, The Poverty of Political Economy. The Poverty of Political Economy, Meghnad Desai's book. The Indian Metropolis, Varun Gandhi's book. The Indian Metropolis, Varun Gandhi's book. Now you even understand that you have heard the names of these people already and there are people who are of some repute. So learn their names carefully and let's move to the next question. Now sports news. Questions are important, you know that. If you have not pressed the like button, please do that. If you are still watching, please do press the like button. ICC Awards 2022 were given. So Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy was given to men's cricketer Babar Azam of Pakistan. So we all know that how well he plays. So men's cricketer Babar Azam from Pakistan got Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy. Men's ODI cricketer was Babar Azam 2, One Day International. That is what I meant. When you look at this girl, she is Natalie Shiva, Rachel Heyhoe Flint Trophy. Women's cricketer was given to Natalie Shiva. She is from England. Women's ODI cricketer, similar. So you have to learn two names only, Babar Azam and Natalie Shiva. Natalie is from England. I have said that. So One Day International either or women's cricketer. It was actually Rachel Heyhoe Flint Trophy and Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy. You heard these names, from me only. Prior to that, ICC Awards I am referring to. So till now, I have talked about only two persons, one male and one female. When we proceed with next awards, I will be moving on to men's T20 cricketer. So T20 cricketer was given to Surya Kumar Yadav. Women's T20 cricketer Tahlia McGrath from Australia. Men's Test cricketer Ben Stokes, England. He's from England. Men's emerging cricketer Marco Jansen. He's from South Africa. Women's emerging cricketer Renuka Singh. So ICC award, women's emerging cricketer Renuka Singh, men's emerging cricketer from South Africa Marco Jansen, and men's test cricketer Ben Stokes from England. You have heard his names many times. Men's T20 cricketer Surya Kumar Yadav. So all the names are important, although the information was more about cricket only. Let's move to the next point. It is government schemes. Nobody finds them interesting, but they are surely going to be there in your exam. Even if we are there at almost the last page, you know what I'm teaching you, it is pretty much exam relevant. You will be able to see at least 4 to 5 questions from my videos in your exams. At least 4 to 5 questions. Maximum there can be n number of questions. Please write in the comment section whenever you write the exam. I really appreciate that if you take out this much time, because I take out this much time for you too. Do write if some questions were asked, if some questions were same in your exam. That's how even I get the idea of the pattern too. So mention as many questions you've seen along with your name and the shift and the exam properly, so that I'll be knowing that my efforts were this much beneficial for you. Government schemes, fame, scheme outlay. See, fame is becoming famous. There's some full form of fame, which is about electric vehicle that I've already taught you. 5172 crore is the outlay, is the expenditure, is the amount that the government is going to spend on this scheme in financial year 23-24. The full form of it is faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles in India. I'll repeat. Faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles in India, practically hybrid and electric vehicles in India. Broadcasting infrastructure and network development, which is BIND scheme, outlay is 600 crores for the financial year 23-24. They may ask you how much the government is going to spend on one scheme. So you have to learn it that way. For Prasar Bharati, their modernization is taking place. For Prasar Bharati, All India Radio and DD. So modernization is taking place. Total outlay for them for 25-26 is 2539 crores will be spent on them. Scheme for training and credit to artisans. Artisans, we are talking about those who are involved in arts, like craftsmen. That is what I mean to say. So scheme for training. They are going to be trained and loan will be provided to them. Credit will be provided to them under PM Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman, which is PM Vikas. If they ask you what is Vikas, PM Vikas, Pradhan Mantri, Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman, Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman is the full form of Vikas. Now you have to learn all these questions carefully. If you wish to study from us, the numbers are given below. You can dial them and join us. Thank you so much for watching.